Also, his voice is so deep. I didn't know that as well. Like,
There is no way you're saying that though. But
bro,
that's funny.
like it's just I just didn't realize. I was like, oh, like
You
it.
know,
Go on.
you know what's funny? When we were on trials,
Nats! Welcome on in, brother. A phenomenal day for you all, bro. Fantastic. Talk me through your relation of making it to another international. What's up, bro?
I mean, it feels good, honestly. It feels good to win this game. It feels good to, unfortunately, it feels good to beat Elias, Yampi for the game to
Yeah.
qualify. And at the same time, it's unfortunate and very sad that we didn't manage to go together. I mean, if we would beat Fnatic, maybe BBL would beat Fnatic today, right? And we would both of us would go. But unfortunately, we lost. But I'm glad that after the first half on the Haven, we show better game. Split was a different story, and on Fracture we just didn't give up and we played till the end.
Yeah, that was a lot of comebacks, right? Which I think let's just to dive into it, bro. I remember talking to like players at G2 about this, right? Where they have a similar syndrome as you, which is that like just their sickness that they have is that they love absolutely taking the hardest fucking road possible. They're like, yo, I want to play the most rounds. I want to go with the most games, right? I want to do the most comebacks for no reason. Brother, why?
I mean, I honestly, I would love to know why, but from knowing my career, the tournaments that I won, tournaments that I went deep into the playoffs, I don't remember them being easy, honestly. I
Yeah.
don't ever, even like if we're starting from the start of my career, even this Masters in 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was still hard. No one of us ever expected we're gonna win this tournament. We came as just from EMEA, never been on international stage. And if I go check every single, even in this tournament, we lost to 100 Thieves and dropped into the lowers into the group stage. I just don't know, but I'm honestly enjoying that. I honestly, I would love to see once how is it to just 2-0, 3-0, 3-0 everyone and just win the championship, but I don't think it will ever happen to me.
Yeah, it's just it'd be nice, right? To like stay in the upper bracket, have those like 2 extra days to chill. Just God,
Yeah.
you probably get to spend more time with your wife, bro. Probably wondering why you're always grinding, working away, man. It
Yeah.
would be
Tomorrow we play our 20th match, by the way, in this year already. So
jeez. Yeah, because if we look at kickoff, right, and going to Shanghai, it's like that was like another massive lower bracket run as well too. Again here, bro. It's and you guys are up against Heretic, so it's not even like it's gonna be an easy game, bro. It's another
I mean, we're gonna
BO5.
face them for another
Exactly.
BO5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Heretics. It's gonna be interesting game. Now they wanna beat us since what we did last time to them, right? It's gonna be interesting game.
It should be a fun game, yeah. Because to be fair, Heretics today kind of got thrashed by Fnatic. To be fair, it was not a close game, which I was surprised by personally, but whatever. That's
I was thinking the game also gonna be way closer, the Fnatic and Heretics. But I mean, Fnatic showed very good performance, honestly. I don't know how much it's Heretics not showing their performance and Fnatic showing their performance that cost
mm,
that kind of result. But I mean, let's see tomorrow what is gonna be.
that's fine. I mean, it should be interesting nonetheless. Like you guys both have great players on both sides. You know, Patty was there playing for them before. Again, fun storylines all around, nonetheless, right? Uh, on a lighter note, right? Is look, have you ever been to Canada, Nets? Have you ever been here before? Have you experienced it?
No, that will be a first time.
Let's go. All right, dude. A lot of the first time in Canada. I'm excited. It's like any other North American city, bro. Straight up. It's not special.
Okay, I mean, I think I will enjoy. Let's see.
it's cool. Like if you like nature and like hiking and like going outside and like trees and shit, it's great. There's a lot of
Okay, that's
that.
perfect.
Okay,
That's perfect.
if you don't, it sucks. Yeah, but to be fair though, good food here. Really good food. I know you can't really find that
Okay,
in Berlin, but any sort of culture you want, it's here, which is really cool.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
perfect.
yeah, which I like a lot. Now, another thing though is like, look, I know a lot of people talk to you about your like super vital speech about like motivating the boys and so on, right? It's very cool, I would say. I can't imagine you have to give them a super uplifting speech today going into the match tomorrow. No.
Uh, I mean, honestly, it depends from the moment, and I kind of can feel in what conditions the team in,
Mhm.
and I don't think they need a speech today. I think the team has to enjoy that we qualify to the Masters event.
Mm.
They need to chill and they need to come tomorrow fresh. And maybe tomorrow it will be needed a speech because I have some stuff to say. But it's I mean, it's cool. It's cool to be IGL. It's cool that when people listen to you and they actually believe what you say, because that would be a bit sad if I'll be saying stuff and they will be, and it's like just
Mm.
goes like this.
Yeah, they're just not there. That's cool that you say that, right? It's like, do you ever kind of zone out and think about like not like the power, but like just the command and respect that you hold in this team since you've been IGL and all of them like in a sense kind of look up to you for like for direction, for leadership, to like to be the pillar in this team essentially.
That was my goal from the start, and I was trying to achieve that. When I moved to the IGL, I straight said to myself that I want to be a person who people gonna believe and trust and just follow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be just a captain and IGL on the server who is gonna try to find the solutions. Yes, it's one of my job,
Mm-hmm.
but it also my main part is to take them, keep them on the emotional level that I want them to be. I want them to be focused. That's also coach is doing that, performance coach is doing that. But that's what the most I honestly enjoy of my job right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not just on the server, but outside of the server, individually, I'm trying to help boys to be the best versions of themselves.
I love that. And to be fair, the boys have developed phenomenally, right? Like even if we just look at Serial on his own, right? Like coming into this year, like he's become phenomenal, right? Just as a player, really coming to his own. Also, his voice is so deep. I didn't know that as well. Like,
There is no way you're saying that though, but
bro,
that's funny.
like it's just I just didn't realize. I was like, oh, like it.
You know,
Go on.
you know what's funny? When we were on trials,
Yeah.
because every time you're on trials, people sitting at home, right? They have a microphone. I was 100% that's a microphone. There is no way he has this one. We come to office first day. I hear this voice. I'm like, okay, that's not a microphone, but that's crazy. I mean, that's funny, right? I mean, I hear it every day. I'm already used to that. But I know for people who heard it first time, especially in real life, that's you cannot believe, right? At the
No.
start.
Yeah, cause like that face doesn't match up with that voice. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like it sounds like he's speaking in Times New Roman. You know, like it's a text font at this point. It but it is it was cool though. You know, I was sitting there like, damn, okay, good for you, man. But a lighter note though, what I want to wonder about, cause like I was thinking more so about your leaders that you've had previously, right? Because was Redgar that person for you? Was he that pillar? Was he also like that, just inspirational leader that you could look up to and respect as well?
I mean, he was the person who would always help if something bad would happen. For example, loss, right? Or even in, for example, if just something in life would happen, I know he would help some people. He would be always next to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the person who would take leadership on the server. But I'm trying. I think I'm different than him. At least I'm trying to build differently.
Mm-hmm.
But I like his leadership. I like the way he was approaching the stuff, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that was also helped me to grow up in the Gambit when I had Eng as a leader, as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
He was also growing Redgar, right? And I was seeing that growing process from the start, and I think all of the rosters that I've been, Gambit, Liquid 2023, Liquid 2024, just helped me to understand how is the leader IGL has to be, what mistakes I should not make, right? And when I need to take responsibility, when I need to give responsibility to them because they also need to take responsibility. That overall helped me, and now the coaching stuff helps me a lot. Performance coach, both of the coaches, Lohan, Yaozin. Without that was my main thing when I was going to IGL. I wanted to have a good coach next to me because without a good coach, it's very hard to build yourself as IGL as a leader, and they help a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, clearly, because the team has come leaps and bounds from where we saw them months ago to where we are today, right? Truly is Shaker did something phenomenal, and it makes me believe in you guys, which is why I stand here today, which I was so excited for the win today as well too. Uh, which is super sick. One final thing that I had, which I thought was interesting, is that you're not somebody who like shit talks a lot, right? You always like keep things calm and collected too, because you always talk about being like a not very emotional guy, right? Is a reason why to that, where everybody, especially IGL stand ups, sit up, like say whatever, yell across the stage, but you don't. How come?
I think everyone wants to do that from time to time, right? Stand up or say something. But I like to show it on the server. For me, results speaks for themselves. I mean, I would rather win and show it on the server rather than stand up and. For me, you need to deserve to stand up and say something to the enemy team. Just standing up and doing that, for me, is nothing. I know some people who doing that, and for me, they deserve to do that with their performance, their result. But some people, I don't understand why would they do that.
Okay, fair enough. I won't ask you to name names, but clearly there are faces you can make, of course. But nonetheless, though, Nats, this has been wonderful. Thank you again for your time, man. Congratulations on Toronto, brother.
Thank you
I'll
so much.
see you here, and good luck tomorrow, man. GG's, bro. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you. Have
Bye
a good
bye.
night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.